What up guys, Fojo here, and today I'm coming to you in the New World video. This one's about bots and how AGS seems to be handling these bots, working around getting rid of them and effect on player population. So normally the New World charts just kind of slowly go down over time. It's just kind of how it works. Every once in a while it go bump up because of a new release of something, but for the most part it steadily stays around 30 to 50,000 players. That's just kind of what it does. It'll continuously go down until the next update drop that comes out. But every once in a while, you'll get a spike of a couple extra thousand players just because of people coming back to the game or whatever. But recently, there was a spike in numbers, and it is on the weekends, so part of that can be considered players coming back to the game to play more on the weekends. But there was also a huge spike in bots at that time. So some of these are also going to be bots that have come into the game, were causing the market to crash and giving players a lot of problems with trying to sell different items. It looks to have been at least somewhat reduced at this point. We are down several thousand players, which means I'm guessing a lot of those were bots and they're no longer in the game because the market has now fluctuated back to normal and you can sell these basic resources for good money again and actually make a profit there. Whereas before, all these bots were ruining the market and making it unplayable for low level resources and gathering. But it has also taken a hit on the player count because all those bots have been removed from the game, it looks like. Now, until the weekend comes around, I want to see if it pumps back up again to a decent level. But right now, it looks like they have removed a ton of bots from the game. I'm excited to say that they are doing a good job about it, and the market is back to the way it should be, which is great. And you can make some money on just doing simple resource collecting if that's kind of what you did for money making and do it again. Now, for a while there, the market was around 11 cents for Greenwood, and Greenwood is now back up to around 20. So it's about double where it was, which is usually where it sits on this server. So I think I will check out multiple other servers that I am on and check and see if these are all the same there as well. But for right now, you can assume that the bots are for the most part removed from the game and are no longer destroying the resource money making game. If you have held on to some wood and some charcoal, you can make a lot of money now by selling it back. But I just wanted to update because I did have a video about how to take out some of the bots and how there was a huge invasion of them recently. There was trains of 15 bots at a time doing all the same things, collecting resources. It was complete madness. But I am happy to see that the market is back to where it needs to be and evened out to help players buy the things they need to buy, sell the things they want to sell, and continue to play the game without being interrupted by bots that shouldn't be there to begin with. But I am happy to see that this has happened so quickly. It seems as though the bot problem has been fixed for now, and hopefully there isn't another huge influx of bots for a while so that they don't have to deal with that and can work on new updates and bring things out for players. But you never know what's going to happen with that. So enjoy the market the way it is right now. Sell what you want to sell and get those resources out there that you had in your storage. But we can all assume that there will be another influx of bots as soon as a new event comes out, a new drop for content comes out, because that's what they're here to do, is make money to sell to players that are in game that want to make cash and be able to play the game without having to put a lot of time into it. So I'm assuming as soon as something else happens in the game that's big, we will see more bots coming back. But for now, it seems to have been handled, and there aren't a lot of bots running around as much anymore, which is good to see. I'm glad that AGS puts taking out bots ahead of player count because that's the way it should be, and it seems as though they are doing that. But that's about all I have for this update. Hopefully your servers are the same way and the bots have been handled on yours as well. You can actually go out and make money on these resources again and not have to deal with bots anymore. But thank you guys for listening to me talk about bots a little bit and the player count of New World and where it's at. If you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would truly appreciate that, as well as leave a comment if this is happening on your world. Is your server better off now than it was? Have the prices come back to normal? Or is it still terrible and bots are selling stuff left and right? Let me know. But I'll have more videos out soon. I hope to see you there.